welcome back to my channel. It is Monday morning, I'm just getting ready to go to mobility, and this week is going to be a very big sort my life out kind of week. I actually started a DIY course and I go on Monday evenings, and I've been meaning to make a list of all the little jobs, all the bits and bobs around the house that need to be fixed, because I'm trying to explain them to the teacher and he's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to see if I can fix a couple of bits from what I've learned already. I need to clear the fridge out and do a big food shop and maybe some food prep. And I also need to clean the car out. So there are a couple of things that I need to get done over the next couple of days. Like I said, I'm just going to mobility now. I actually put on my Reform Pilates socks because they're grippy and I think it's just going to be easier for mobility. I'm also here packing up a couple of more vintage parcels. I just sold this lovely little necklace, and somebody bought this bag. I can't even remember where I got this one. It's kind of Morocco. Maybe I got it in Morocco. It's going to France to its new home. It's really lovely, heavy suede, but I don't use it. So we're still getting through the vintage orders bit by bit. I need to print a label for that, and if you watched my last video, I shared all of the little kind of tips and tricks and hacks for selling on Vinted and for packing orders. I'm going to use my little label maker. I made a list of all those bits that I use for Vinted. So the order of things today is going to be gym, post office, food shop, and then when I get back here, clear out.
Over Pino, bring it into the centre, over left quad. We're going to lie down on our stomach for this one. We got to get in a very exotic position with that right knee. That right knee is going to come up like so to extend right knee. And this one will take the breath away from you. Quad's a really nice position to be in. Anywhere close to your hip.
What were you doing in the gym today? God. Oh, I didn't know.
Encourage you to go knee. Not here to chat.
Are you alright, Evan?
So let's get.
Did you have a nice sleep when I was in the gym? Oops. You want a little belly rub? I came in and immediately put the tomatoes on because I want to make tomato soup for lunch and I'm starving. So I just have them in there with a bit of oil and garlic roasting. And I'm going to do the cottage cheese soup. Now if I put this on, is it going to be loud? I am sick of this small kitchen with no counter space. I looked at a milk frother in Aldi and I was like, I just can't buy one more thing. There's just nowhere to put anything. I bought some daffodils as well. So I've got my big healthy food shop. Like I said, I'm going to make tomato soup now. I've never tried this bread, but there's a girl that I know who's in the gym. She's on Instagram. I post to her page here. She always gets this bloomer from Aldi and her sandwiches always look delicious. So I got that and I'm going to make probably cheese and ham toasty. I'm going to do the Nutritious, like it's kind of like jam. It's raspberries, frozen raspberries with chia seeds. That's it. Maybe a bit of honey, and then you can use it on porridge or yogurt or whatever you like. So cottage cheese for my soup and basil, And then for dinner, I'm going to do roast veg. So I got onions, potatoes, I have olives, I've got more tomatoes, and I'm going to do it with cod. Did I buy cod? Yeah. In the oven. Like a tray bake with, I'll post a picture here I saw on Instagram, with capers and some basil. So I'm just trying to eat more protein. I do eat a lot of protein, but I'm gonna, like, I am really trying with the gym, and nutrition is the natural next step. So I'm never going to achieve the goals that I want, which is to be stronger and fitter and faster, without looking at my diet as well. So I've kind of just been eating whenever I want. It's very reasonable, but I'm gonna make sure I'm getting my protein and my fiber, the two most important things. I already eat loads of fruit and veg, so I'm not really too worried about that. I have a decent diet. I never want to be obsessed by it, but I do need to knuckle down a little bit. I also want to find a place where I can put all the protein and stuff. There's just no space in this kitchen. Might get some more of these jars, because like I just can't be having these around the kitchen. They're just so ugly. So I might get some more of them. That's my creatine one, and I have chocolate protein in one of them. And yeah, let's get this kitchen sorted. Okay, so this is literally just a full bag of frozen raspberries. I am going to do a little bit of honey, but you don't need to. And then chia seeds, a couple of tablespoons. I wonder, is that enough? Might put a little splash of water in here as well. So I'll just leave that on a low heat. Okay, while that's bubbling away, let's get my tomato soup ready. So here are my roasted tomatoes. Whole thing with garlic straight in. Then my cottage cheese, 2/3 of a pot. I think it's funny when people talk about, you can't taste the cottage cheese in the recipe. I promise you, you won't even notice there's cottage cheese inside it. If you don't like cottage cheese, don't put it in your soup. Don't put it in anything. I happen to love it. I'll eat it straight out of the pot. So yeah, that's a top tip for you. If you don't like it, don't eat it. Don't be making cottage cheese, baked oats and stuff. I love it. Loads of basil. And then I'm just going to blend this. Right, so this tastes good, but it's delicious actually. I'm actually going to add a tin of tomatoes to make it kind of go further. I'm going to blend it and then just heat it on the hob. Oh my god, why do I have to make such a mess? They're both bubbling away. That's done pretty much. It will thicken up as it cools. Both the raspberries and the chia seeds are really high in fibre, so that's good, because I'm trying to get like 25-30 grams a day, which is tricky. And then my soup. Well, it was a sin to toast such soft, fresh bread, so I've just gone for a ham sandwich instead. I've got leftover soup for tomorrow. I can do a toasty then. My hands I got so cold I need to stop for tea break and just to hold this for a minute, close the fridge. I feared this was just another one of those jobs that you put off for months, and then when you do it, it takes minutes. And life is so much better. Look. Now the only issue is the shelf that goes above this is cracked. So I don't actually know, I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if it can be fixed or if I need to get a new one or if I can do without it. But yeah, that's the fridge now, looking a lot healthier. I'm done. So this is what I am going to make. It's just a roasted cod and vegetable tray baked with lemon and caper dressing. One thing about me is I hate leaving the house after I've had dinner. I need to leave in about an hour. It's 5:30. So let's get this dinner going. It's such an easy one. Everything in the one pan. To speed it up, I put did microwave baby potatoes. Didn't fully cook them. So I finished them off in the oven. You can hear squeaking. That is you know who. These are roasting. So we've got potatoes. I wonder, is this a bit too small? No, I suppose I'll just put the fish on top. Potatoes, a bit of red pepper. Now I think it is going to be too small. Right, I've moved it all onto a big oven tray instead because I don't want this to take ages to cook. So I'm going to add some red onion, some cherry tomatoes. Okay, so I just put the cod on. The serving sizes make me laugh because if I just had one piece, I would be so hungry. I don't know, maybe other people can do that, but the two is 50 grams of protein. So better off having more. This is just lemon pepper, but it's not really coming out properly. Salt. Capers. Love capers. Kalamata olives. These ones from Tesco are my favourite. They are pitted. Just delicious. What am I missing? Basil, a bit of lemon juice. And the fish. Well, everywhere. Love lemon with potatoes. That's it, looks good, doesn't it? So, probably only about 15 minutes in the oven. I've got the oven on full whack because I cook everything. Because I cook everything on the hottest. This is not a cookery vlog. This is just what I eat. Actually, we're doing well after this. Protein 156 for the day. And fibre 21. Still need more fibre. What can I have when I come home from DIY? That's fibre. Actually, that reminds me, I need to take pictures of stuff. This countertop is kind of sinking a little bit. And I was trying to explain it to the instructor. And he was like, well, it's obviously been held up with brackets. And I was like, I don't think it is. It's under the sink. So I'm going to take pictures of that now, actually. Ooh, definitely some water damage. Will I take a video with the flash on? Do you think that will work? I really don't know if this is something that I'm going to be able to fix by myself. There's like a fake wall in front of the socket where the dishwasher was plugged in and water has got down behind. and I can't, the dishwasher can't be plugged in there anymore. I have to use an extension lead and plug it in up there. And he thinks that I can just take the socket out and check the fuse, but I think he's more confident in my abilities than I am. That's what it looks like. Not great. Not great. Not great. Not great, Alfie. Not great. You like standing in front of the oven, don't you? Nice and warm. Watch out, please, mister. It's hot. Get away. It smells nice, doesn't it? Licking his lips. Ooh, it might be done actually. Looks good. I never know if the fish is cooked. I'm just going to have to cut it in half. Oh, that looks cooked. Well, if the fish is cooked, everything else is cooked. Good to go. I'm going to add a few basil leaves to this. There is nothing better than the smell of fresh basil. Absolutely nothing. Yum. And I have this, and then off I go to my night course.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, make sure there's not long
Is there too much of a gap?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, right, that's it.
Yeah.
Now you get this one.
Okay, so this, that's the way I want it, so that's the way I'm measuring.
Yes, exactly.
This one.
Yeah.
Round of applause.
The temp should just make that pop. Like that. So you just keep going up like that.
So, would you go every second one? Going up? And have a straight line effectively? Every second?
A couple of like
Have it like, let's say,
Probably means
this
it
right here, that joint there, that joint
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
think it's
you can do
giving
that.
me
It's
anxiety.
entirely up to yourself. That's the easiest way.
Because it's similar
Oh,
to
that's not right there.
Oh, yeah,
It looks better on television than it would on the floor.
You have the ground
As for, like, probably
like it's bit.
For the first time, that's because of this.
Yeah.
That's not your fault. This is just shit.
I woke up with the notion that I wanted high protein pancakes for breakfast. So I kind of made up a recipe. It's oats, cottage cheese, banana, egg, and then I put the chia seed, raspberry kind of jam on top. So let's give it a go. Oh, and vanilla protein. They're actually, I mean, they don't look great, but they taste good. He's such a little baby. Look at him holding my hand. Holding my hand for his little... Just licking the crate, okay. I'm just sitting outside the gym. I have been listening to such a good podcast I don't want to get out. It's the Shameless podcast about Chiara Ferragni. I kind of forgot she existed. Sorry. But yeah, I'm dying to get this class done so I can come out and finish the rest and go for a walk with Alfie. I had the option of, I booked both the cardio and strength session today and I had to cancel one last night. So I decided I'm going to do the cardio because that's what I need more. So I'm just having a little bite of one of those squares I got yesterday. If you just need like a quick carb fix before cardio, that's the one, just a sugar hit basically. And coffee, which has spilled all over the car. I have to clean the car this week, so that is on the agenda.
Put up next to your hand and you're just going to open yourself out. You're going
I don't think this is for you. So if you don't know how to cycle a bike, I don't know this is for you.
I can't find it.
Well, they can do.
There's an extra credit at the end of the class, 100 warbles for time. Let's go. Two and a half minutes, I haven't even done 50. Okay, 73, done, 27 to go. It took me over 9 minutes in Hyrox. Now bear in mind I just did 30 minutes of cardio, not an hour and a half before. Well, how do you do that? Started prepping my lunch before I went to the gym, which I'm very happy about. So I have just put turkey burgers in there when I got home while I was in the shower. And before I went, I basically just used whatever veg I had left in the fridge. Red onion, tomatoes, red pepper, and I had cooked carrots, half a tin of chickpeas with some seasoning. Because, you know, I love a salad, but it's so cold at the moment that I really only want a warm salad. So I did that before I went. I'm going to reheat that veg and have it on some rocket and spinach with a turkey burger and some more cottage cheese. I'm actually really glad that I did that cardio instead of strength, because the wobbles are something that I really need to practice, and I would never have just done 100. So as horrible as it was, I'm glad I did it, because tomorrow I'm doing strength and mobility. So yeah, the week is going good so far in terms of exercise and nutrition, and let's see if I can keep it up. I want to at least stick with it until next weekend. I'm going away with the girls, going to the park in Kildare. I'm so excited about that. So excited. The second we land in, we're going to have champagne and chips. And there'll be no exercise or thinking about nutrition. So that's next weekend. So it's only like 10 days to stick with the plan and then get straight back on it when I get home. Okay, I'm literally gonna tip in. Ah, fuck, that's hot. Tip in veg. Ah, hot. Turkey burger. I forgot to press record. This is a very random lunch, but I added cottage cheese with some hot sauce on the turkey burger, and then some pomegranate seeds. His new arch nemesis, the massage gun. It's alright. It's not the Hoover, at least. Cheeky pup. You're a cheeky pup. Get down off there. You're only allowed on there when I'm on it. I'll come join you, okay? Just about to head into the gym now for a double session, strength and then mobility. I feel like I've finally got into a rhythm of what I'm doing. Cardio, strength, tomorrow's track, rest, Hyrox. Hopefully. I rescheduled physio this week because I just actually couldn't fit in another one. But yeah, I think we're getting there. It's barbell split squats today though, so wish me luck. Remembered the ring protector.
What's that? Nice. Good weight. Set the speed. This is the speed you're gonna do for every round. On the knees, on the toes. morning, you guys be a little bit more careful and those off the hips. Take a breath. Go back next up. Push them down. 3, 2, 1.
Just about to do my makeup because I'm filming something for Instagram and I thought I might as well film this. Let's see how long it takes. I'm just going to do a very basic kind of everyday look. I don't wear makeup every day, but like, you know, a natural style. Laid everything out, which I don't normally do. That's, if you can hear destruction, that's who it is. I forgot to press record. And I've base almost done. Well, anyway, we're 4 minutes in. Should I continue? I'll tell you what I've done so far. I used a glowy primer. That's Becca one. I don't think they do it anymore. I used Sculpted by Amy, the Hydro Tint Moisturizing Tinted Serum in number 6. The Chanel Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream, the darker one. Tan Deep Bronze. For bronzer, Milk Contour Stick in Sculpt Stick. For contour, and I use the same brush for all of the cream. Cream is just, actually might do a bit more of this. Cream is just so much quicker if, you know, you just want to do something natural and fast. Cream just blends effortlessly. Do a bit more of the bronzer actually. That's the Chanel. Because I am so pale at the moment. Okay, and then the only other thing that I did was Benefit High Beam on my cheekbones for highlight. Now, blush. I got cream blush. This is old, a sleek cream blush palette. Just want it high up on my cheekbones to blend in with everything that I've already applied. So contour, highlight, so they're not all separate products. You don't notice kind of where they join up. And then I am going to move on to brows. I forgot to start my timer again. Listen, we'll do this again. We'll do this properly again another day where I do the timer and I also show you from the start. I fucked it up. It's probably going to be 10 minutes. Let's just say that. Right, for brows, I have this Kosas Brow Pop Nano. It's the tiniest, it's got a little brush on one end. It's the tiniest, thinnest, there you go. Look how mini that is. So it's good for drawing on, doing little strokes, and it's quite a hard consistency. So it doesn't warm up and then leave you with big kind of smudgy lines. It's very precise. I used a lash serum and it 100% works. And I don't know why I'm not using a brown one. I think I tried it and I didn't find there to be any difference. But if it works on my lashes, why doesn't it work on my brows? So I'm going to try again because I would really just like them to grow. Never pluck them, never get them waxed or threaded because they don't grow. They do not grow. This is just a brow gel. I don't like it, so I don't recommend it. It's NYX. So I need to find one that I like. Then, sticking with the cream products, I've got MAC Paint Pot in Groundwork. Her Longwear Paint Pot. It's just a cream eyeshadow with a fluffy brush. I know I used to work for MAC back in the day, like 15 years ago. I've been using this since then. They've changed the formula and the colour a little bit, but it's still a favourite as just an eyeshadow on its own or a base for eyeshadow. But if I'm not doing much, this is enough on its own. And this is a MAC 217 fluffy brush. You could also just apply that with your fingers and then blend out the edges. And then I have an e.l.f. No Budge Matte Shadow Stick. And I'm just going to smudge that along the lash line. Again, another cream to give a bit of a shadow and a bit of definition but not a definite line. Smudge that in. I think this is a Sarah Carey brush. Yes, SK. I can see on it. Everything is just worn off. You can just drag that up and out a little bit on the edges. And every time I'll add a little bit of powder. This is a Smashbox palette, full exposure palette. I was so tempted to get the Makeup by Mario ones when I was in Sephora, but it's just, they're just matte browns, and I have matte browns, so that would have been a bit silly. This one's handy because it's got a good mirror for traveling. I'm just kind of setting everything because that will crease if you don't. Light in the inner corner. I don't do much of this anymore because it can be a little bit dated if you do too much. And mascara, I've got two favourites. The Rimmel Thrill Seeker is one of them, and Benefit Bad Gal is the other. It's clumpy, okay? So if you don't like clumpy mascara, but it's just instant volume because it's thick and it's a big brush and quite a wet consistency, I would say. I hate a dry mascara. Like, the lash serum really, really does work. My lashes are fair at the tips until I put mascara on. You can't see, but there is the difference. Big difference. I just did the other eye off camera because I needed to get closer. Then lips, I've got Rimmel Cappuccino. This is my ultimate favourite. It's just a cool tone brown. Charlotte Tilbury, Pop, Portobello. Oh my god, it's tiny. Portobello Girl. It's just a pastel pink. A little bit of powder. Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder under eye and face. Loose with a little velour powder puff. Not going to go around the edges where I've got the contour. And I'm not going to go over my highlight because I want that to be more glowy. Maybe I'll just do a tiny bit more highlight. I've got Poco Face Glaze Highlighter Stick. It's got quite like an iridescent pink. And that is my finished look. It probably took 10 minutes. So next time I'll time it properly and record the start. It's a very random mix of leftovers that were in the fridge. So I have quinoa that I cooked last night. I have chickpeas from my salad, turkey burger, the second one that I cooked, half an avocado, some pomegranate seeds, more cottage cheese, and pink pickled onions. Very random, but it should taste fine. not as cold as it has been.
Timed run, a 5k or a 3k timed run, depending on what level you're up. I'd love all of you to give it stacks and go for it. That's why we're here. We're here to test ourselves. The time should not define you this morning. Do not put your whole identity into what time you run this morning or ever. Remember your time, and then we're going to test again in 4 weeks. Is that cool?
That's cool.
Any questions?
Gone. Just under 29 minutes. That's my first 5k continuous in, oh God, actually now, at least a year.
Do not usually let him into bed, but I wanted to get back in myself. I have the little heated foot pad on, and so I'm making an exception. Boop. Cutie. Are you okay there? You're all tucked in, looking for a belly rub. You love a little tickle under the arms, don't you? Show me your teeth. Still got a baby one there, actually. See that sharp one? There's one on top as well. That needs... Oh, look at all those teeth. Big lion. That has to be pulled. So I'm going to wait until he gets neutered. Couple more months. So scary. Stop scaring me. Big ears. I found a picture of him when he was a puppy. And everybody always said... whenever I met them with him for the first time, oh my God, his ears. I never noticed, but he's grown into them. When he was smaller, they were still this size pretty much. No biting, Affy, stop.
3 weeks, but main thing is he'd be better in like 12 weeks. So that's a lot of time to do a lot of rehab and a lot of rest, and I feel positive. But now I just need to try and find some other ways to do cardio. Well, I will document it all for you if you're interested.
Running out the door. I am late. They're Alfie's toys. I'm going to a premiere tonight. I have to drop him to my sister's on the way. I am just wearing my Abercrombie, I think they're called Ultra High Rise 90s Straight. These little kitten heels. They're actually from Primark. That's a H&M top, and I've got a Sarah Carey little bralette underneath. This was a birthday present. It is a Prada bag from Vestiaire. Little pre-love number, and I just did my hair, which I never use anymore, the InStyler wand, because I don't really know what to be doing with my hair lately. Still need to put lipstick on, but I better run. I just got into town. It's buzzing. I think people are already out for Valentine's Day. So I'm just heading to the Irish Film Institute in Temple Bar. The premiere is for Small Town Big Story. I think that's what it's called. It's a Chris O'Dowd series on Sky. And my friend Alva worked on it. She did makeup and she was living with me at the time when she was doing it. So I was like, no spoilers, please. So I'm excited to actually watch an episode. Anytime we watch something together that she's worked on, she's like standing in front of the TV criticizing it. And you can't enjoy it. So I'll be watching it with my friend Emma, and Alva will be backstage. Hiya, how are you? Hi. Let's see who's on the red carpet. Hi. Oh yeah. Thank you. I just checked behind my It's like, yeah. It's like a big party.
Blink, sweet, blink. That's there.
We're both very tired, aren't we, Alfie? It's only after 10, but we like an early night. But it was good to go and see everybody. My timekeeping is so bad. Once again, rushing out the door. This is what I'm wearing today because I need to be warm and comfortable. You'll see why. I have one of the Marks & Spencer's thermal polo necks underneath this cashmere polo jumper. The Abercrombie Sloan curve fit trousers, wide leg pants. They're just the best things ever. I have them in 3 colours. And a pair of gazelles. I'm actually going to get, I just put on a little blue sock with them. What do you think? I'm going to get these, I think, again in another colour. Alfie just brings his toys to play at my toes. I'm going to get them for like spring, summer, I think, in another colour. I thankfully didn't have to wash my hair. And I've done like a similar makeup look for work. So yeah, come with me. Also just put on this leather jacket that I got when I was in New York. It is Dockers men's vintage. So soft, so oversized. I never know what to wear it with, but I think if I'm wearing all black, it's okay. Because I'm only 5'4", oversized doesn't really suit me. I feel like I'm wearing a lot of volume today. I am actually going to I've done a wardrobe clear out, so I am going to like look at the rails. Empty. My wardrobe is looking... Why am I doing this when I'm running out the door? Anyway, I'm going to do a whole new capsule wardrobe. I will talk through that later. I ended up not filming a single thing at that job because there was already a photographer there and it was kind of hectic. Basically, I was working at an in-store activation and giving away goodie pack prizes. So, what a lovely little job, you know, for the afternoon. Oh, I'm out of breath from walking up the steps. Yeah, just giving people prizes. So, lovely. Anyway, on the way home, I decided to come to Kildare Village because it'd be rude not to. It's kind of on the way. So I'll show you around. If you've never been to Kildare Village, it's full of outlets. Here's the list actually of the stores. And they have a Sprout, which I wanted to get for dinner. So I'm going to do that. I might go into Reese, All Saints, Mint Velvet. Like, there's loads of shops here. And there's pretty good discounts. You also get extra Avios if you... It's so quiet as well, it's perfect. You get extra Avios if you are collecting those points with Aer Lingus. I also have an Aer Lingus credit card, so you just get extra points and stuff. Maybe I'll go into Adidas and see what trainers they have. I don't have that long though because my mum was minding Alfie. But I'm going to bring her a Sprout for dinner. Let's have a look in here. I want a pair of trainers. That's good. Look at that. €84 from €120. Is that colour nice? I don't know about the green. Let's see if there's any more gazelles. They'd be nice for spring. They're like a mint colour. Sambas, €75. You do need a bit more time when you're coming here to browse. I'm just going to have to scoot through everything pretty quick. But there's one in the UK as well, Bicester Village, and there's one near Malaga Airport. And I fly to Malaga every year for my fitness camp, and I've never actually been into Malaga, so I actually think I'm going to stay an extra couple of nights and do that this year. This is a very good price for Pegasus Trail, their Gore-Tex. I do want to get into trail running. See the grip that they've got? Oh, I might need to get a pair of these. What do we think of this colour? quite like them actually.
So there, I'll let
Yeah.
you print it.
Okay. Brilliant. Thank you. Amazing. I needed a new pair of Metcons and they are down to €60. And they didn't have the Pegasus in my size, but he told me to go to Blanchardstown. I think if it's Pet Mania, it might be for you, Alfie. Little Valentine's Day present. Oh yeah, sorry. Fresh breath. Dental health solutions. Alfie, it's mouthwash. I'm not really into that. Vet Pro Plus soft chews. Oh, you're right. Chicken flavour. Support Plus puppy salmon mini morsels. Now I know you like them. Calming bites. Ooh. Hemp heroes. Dental. Ooh, calming dental sticks. Oh, might save that for when you need it. Stay. Good boy. Ooh, crunchy salmon mini morsels. I'm not sure about that. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Is that nice? You do like it. Yum. This is a bit of a dodgy angle, but I am going to close out the vlog now. I was at the gym this morning at 8 o'clock to do Hyrox. Went home, had a shower, had breakfast, collected Alfie. I don't know if you can see him, he's in the back. And I am now on my way to Wicklow. I'm going to do a hike with the girls in Glendalough. It's like a 10-kilometre hike. It is raining, so and it's pretty cold, 6 degrees. So we'll see how that goes, but hopefully then we will go to the Wicklow Heather after for lunch. And I am going to film the whole thing, so join me in the next vlog to see that.